Quick start tactics, downselling. So do you currently use a downsell strategy? Downselling means backing off from your original offer when your potential patient or client appears to reject it, offering something less expensive or of lower quantity. Once you establish the buying relationship, upselling and cross-selling at a later date. The key idea is to get the buyer to enter into a long-term relationship by at least persuading them to buy something. After all, it's much easier to sell to a client than it is to sell to a prospect. When a customer comes to you wanting to buy your goods or services, they're skeptical initially. However, the fact that they've walked in your door or called you or filled out a form in the first place is a moment to be celebrated. That means that you do have their momentary trust, guarded as it may be. Most importantly, you have their attention. There are 2 questions to which you will want to prepare a ready and compelling solution. Answer these questions ahead of time, and you will see your revenues and profits grow. What else would my customers want if they reject my initial offer? What can I offer them right now? For example, local health clubs always try to sell new members a full 1-year membership. If that fails, they'll try to downsell them by offering a 90-day health makeover membership. If that fails, they may go to a 30-day membership or possibly a 1-week trial. They know if they can just get them to buy something, then the odds of them staying long-term goes up exponentially. When a customer is about to walk out your door without purchasing, you should have at least one final offer that would make the customer turn around and at least spend a few dollars. It must be something of high enough perceived value for a low accepted price. And of course, this works as well if you've pivoted to digital and someone is about to leave your website. And we can cover that a little bit more, or I can have a VA help you with that on your website. This begins the buying relationship. At that point, your job is to think long-term and to see how you can serve that customer as much as possible that he or she will be compelled to return and give you more business. Think of it this way. If 100 prospects visit your website or call your practice every single day and only 20 schedule an appointment, it means 80 of them don't. If you could convince just 1 out of 80 to make a smaller purchase through your downsell strategy, then you'll gain 21 customers instead of 20 and have possibly increased your revenues by 5%. How easy is that? So let's say that you had a pop-up on your website that basically said, "Excuse me, is this your first time on our site this month? Have you heard about our first appointment special offer? Perhaps the offer is a shorter get-to-know-you session." Getting 1 additional new appointment out of 80 would be easy. You might achieve 10 or 20 additional appointments with the right offer. But let's say you get 1. The impact of that 5% increase is going to surprise you. In this example, we have a practice with $1 million annual revenue, a 20% net profit, and a 50% gross profit margin. If you make an additional sale, you've already covered the rent, the utilities, salaries, insurance, etc. Therefore, you can measure the increased sales by the gross profit margin. You may have to pay commissions and hard costs, but you're left with a higher percentage. And a lot of holistic practitioners don't even pay commissions. A lot of times we're able to easily set up a completely flowing system that is entirely automated, which does not require commissions. But let's say you supplement your downsell strategies and you bring in an additional 5%. Would you increase your revenue? You would increase your revenue by $50,000. And since your gross profit margin is 50%, you'd put $25,000 in your pocket. As you can see from our business example, there's typically no cost involved when implementing a downsell strategy. This is an excellent way for any business, any practice, to immediately increase both revenue and profits. We'll see you on the next session.